Al Jazeera journalists Mohamed Fahmy and Mohamed have left prison in Egypt following their release on bail. They spent more than a year behind bars. On Thursday, a court ordered their release pending a retrial this month. They are accused of spreading false information and helping the banned Muslim Brotherhood. Their release comes almost 2 weeks after that of Australian Peter Greste, the third journalist in the case that has attracted international criticism. Mr Greste was deported to Australia following his release. Mr Fahmy, who was ordered to pay over $30,000, £20,000, in bail, is Egyptian-born but also holds a Canadian passport. Mr Mohamed, who is Egyptian and has no dual nationality, and Mr Fahmy now have to report to the police daily until their retrial is due to resume on February 23. At their original trial, Mr Greste and Mr Fahmy were sentenced to 7 years in prison. Mr Mohamed received an additional 3-year prison sentence on a separate charge involving possession of weapons. The defendants deny the charges, describing their trial as a sham. Their convictions were overturned on January 1, when the courts ordered a retrial. Exactly 1 month later, Peter Greste was released and deported to Australia. It was a very difficult moment walking out of that prison, saying goodbye to those guys, not knowing how much longer they would have to put up with this, he said, vowing to fight for their release. In a tweet from Australia, he congratulated his colleagues on their release, saying they had won a battle, but not yet the war. Several students have also been held in the same case. The students deny working for Al Jazeera, but it is thought that material filmed on their phones was used by the network. According to campaign group Reporters Without Borders, there are currently 165 journalists imprisoned around the world, 15 of them in Egypt. December 29, 2013, Peter Greste and Mohamed Fahmy arrested in police raid on Cairo's Marriott Hotel. Mohamed later arrested at home. January 29, 2014, 20 people including the 3 journalists referred to trial, charged with spreading false news, belonging to a terrorist organization and operating without a permit. February 22, first court appearance of the 3 journalists. June 23, defendants sentenced to 7 years, with Mohamed receiving an additional 3 years. November 12, President Sisi signs decree allowing repatriation of foreign prisoners. January 1, 2015, highest court orders retrial, but the 3 journalists not allowed bail. February 1, Peter Greste freed and deported to Australia. February 12, court order to release Mohamed Fahmy and Mohamed. February 13, both leave prison on bail pending a retrial.